okay, there is no jet plane, right? There is only the baling-baling, the baling-baling
Hmm.
plane.
Yeah, yung pesawatnya itu kan, yang basically the old
The really
Yeah,
school.
shaky one.
yeah, the shaky one. Seriously, it was shaky.
I guess like before we kind of dive into the career stuff, can you like let's kind of go a bit deeper into kind of your personal life, Tante. Jadi kayak kind of you grew up here in Indonesia, and
Yes.
then like yeah, you have siblings. Like how what was your relationship with your parents? How was your life like growing up, and kind of how did you get to where you are right now here?
Yeah, well, we're a small family. There's only my parents and my one older brother and myself. So growing up was fun. Uh, my mother, late mother, had only one wise advice, and she said, you know, you can go to school, you can go higher education, you can be an MBA plus a professor of this, and be in the classroom, but nothing beats the experiences of traveling. You have to see the world. If you have to choose between going to school or traveling and see the world, you better travel, see the world, see how other people live, see how they eat, how they interact with each other, and try to learn their languages. So, growing up, we travel a lot, and I got to see different kinds of how people live. And when I was smaller, um, she actually already took me to China at that time. China was still closed up and it was a scary country. But she said, no, 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 we have to see how they live. Come on, let's go there. And then we went to Morocco, we went to the Arab countries, and we went to South America, all
Wow.
the really, and then we went to Siem Reap at that time.
This is all when you're younger, right? Like,
Younger, yeah, younger.
wow. Okay.
So we went to Cambodia. So she said, okay, there is no jet plane, right? There is only the baling-baling, the baling-baling
Hmm.
plane.
Yeah, yung pesawatnya itu kan, yang basically the old
The really
Yeah,
school.
shaky one.
yeah, the shaky one. Seriously, it was shaky because whenever
Yeah.
we walk in the aisle, misalnya mau ke toilet, we can really feel the flight like shaky,
Oh my
because we
goodness.
walk. Yeah, the flight was so small and with baling-baling. And she said, oh, and she said, not to worry, because if your time is up, your time is up.
Oh, you got a really cool mom then. That's
Oh, super cool, super cool.
oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
And then
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
next trip, we go to Morocco.
Really.
Don't you worry. Don't you be scared. We will join this plane together with all the kambing. So indeed, it was true. Next to my seat was one kambing, one goat. But
Wow, interesting.
yeah, I think it makes you different because then you get to see how other people live.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and I think
yeah,
that's
definitely.
important.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the perspective, kan. I mean, like, people talk about going to space, and I think that's really cool. I mean, kaya, right now recently, can we have all these space expeditions, Kasana, and then you have Bezos that went up, and then so the fact that it's possible, I think, is interesting. Tapi I think a lot of people also fail to see that there's so many cool things here, kan. It's like, yeah, the space is cool, but like, imagine all the things that you can see here, all different perspectives, all kind of the untapped potential, especially when we talk about the oceans. That's even kaya a new world on its own, kan. Jadi I guess like kind of from your expeditions like that, maybe more towards like when you were younger, yeah. Like, was there like a one kind of city or maybe one moment that really struck out gitu lah in the kind of your traveling experiences, or where you were just like, wow, this is crazy, this is something like I've never seen before, and I'm sure that happens like with multiple cities, kan. Tapi was there one that you really remembered, just being like, wow, this is like something amazing?
Yeah, so I think what makes a really difference was when I was in Tibet. I saw how they live so in a community together, and how they have to help each other in so that they can overcome the challenges there, because it's very challenging to live there. the weather changes crazily from one you know, 1 hour to the next. And then of course they need to raise cattles, and then yeah, the way they live, it's so much so that they need to rely on each other. And I thought at that time, we, in order for us to be successful in life, we have to rely on each other. We cannot do this alone.
Mhm.
We cannot live alone, you know, and think, I want to be successful. I want to be the best CEO that I can be of my own company. But without the help of others, it will be impossible, you know. So I think that woke me up at that time when I see how people come together and build like a strong community, and then they become really strong and they can overcome any challenges. And I
I
think
see.
valuable. I think that's
Uh,
valuable.